I'm in my car and I've just received the Unbreakable life cycle values. So let's do a little unboxing and see what's in here. And I do believe if we just pull it out, we'll get a good look and see what this thing is. Aha, it comes with some instructions. We don't need those because we're smart. When you open up the box, this is what you see. Your phone holder platform and these two varying adjustable connectors. This one here has an adhesive on it and you put it on your dashboard. This ball goes in the back. And this one is your AC vent. Let me pull it out of here. This one hooks onto your AC vents. And there's the little thing with the lock attachment on the side, which works like this. It's got a couple different adjustments. You can see as I push it, it gets tighter. And you go back this way to undo it. So let's show you. That's it. That's how that works. All right, stick it in there. All right, we're gonna put it all together and show you how it works. All right, so anyway, we got our Unbreakable phone holder. That's what they call it. And it comes basically with the device here that you put your phone in. The phone sits on here. To open it, you've got these two little things right here, and they expand out. So you can use the iPhone Pro Max or the big Samsung. Now on the back, there's a collar, and you've got two devices that you can use, but to get the devices on, you have to get the collar off. So you've got to unscrew this collar like that, and then you can grab your device that you're going to use, and you're going to see is a big ball. And this one here, you stick in your AC vents, and it tightens by moving this little thing here. See, it's open, close, open, close, and that's tight. That's semi-tight, semi-tight, and open. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 different settings, and this is just basically crushing it. So anyway, that's open. Now to get it on the back of this thing, you just got to put, first of all, you got to put the collar over the ball, all right? So the collar has to go over that ball. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the ball and you're going to push it in here. You got to snap it in like that. Then you're going to go ahead and twist the collar on, but don't twist it on tight because you need it to rotate until you can get it into the position. So the next thing is you're going to slide this on your vents, and then you're going to lock it down by turning that. All right, so that's what we're going to do next, and we're going to set it right into one of our vents. And you know, on our car we've got two vents, one on each side here, so we can put it over here or over here, right? So I'm going to show you that right now. So once you've got this locked in position, right, it's ready to go. And I've turned this as far as I can. It's probably better to do this beforehand because it's hard to get it on there. So when you get this on there, it's moving around. So you want to turn it so it's facing you. So I'm going to lock it this way. Then I'm going to do that here. All right, so I've got it nice and tight, right, this way. And I've got this all the way open. Then I'm going to slide it on my vent, and then I'm going to close it as tight as I can. So that's what I'm going to do right now. We got to go onto the vent. I'm going to pick the middle vent, right? I'm going to push it on there. Then I've got to get on this thing here, and I got to lock it down. Good. I'm going to pull it, get it all the way on there, and then I'm going to pull this all the way up. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. See this little thing? I got to pull it all the way up and get it on there tight. Bam. Now we're good. Now I can go ahead and put my iPhone on here, but I've got to open it, right? Because now I've closed it. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to open this. I'm going to get my Pro Max, set it in there, right? Then close these two little ear things on the side. And now I'm ready to go. I got my phone on there. Bam, done. And, you know, if you don't like it here, you could put it over here. You know, it's up to you where you want to put it. But that's basically how this Unbreakable charger works. Now, if that's not cool and you don't like that, you also have this device here, which basically has the big ball in the back. And you just set it like that on your dashboard, And then you're going to put it in and it's going to be on an angle. But this dashboard is not like slanted, so it doesn't give me a good angle. It's kind of like that. So, but you could also go do it on here. You know, you could put it on the side here, lock it in. But in this right here, I've got some room that I could do it there. So I do have some room where I could pull that adhesive off and put it right here. And then hook it onto the back of the phone, just like I did that right there with the collar. It's the exact same process. I'll show you in a second. All right, to get this thing off, all I have to do is push this down, watch. And it just comes right off because it opens up those little things. Oh, I dropped the phone because I turned it upside down. Don't do that. Okay, so now to get this off, we've got to unhook this collar, and then we can put this one on right here. So here's this collar, right? And I've got to unhook that, and it works the same way. It's got this little ball thing that you got to shove in there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so anyway, we've got to get this off. So you've got to twist it to the right, the opposite direction that you would think that it goes. You got to get the collar all the way off. Then you can just pull that out of there, right? And then you take the collar off, put this one away, grab this one here, if you're going to use this one, and you're going to put the collar on it first. So I'm going to put the collar on this first, right? Then I'm going to bring this here. I'm going to push the ball in. Then I'm going to put the collar on, just like that. So I'm turning it to my left when I'm facing this. But if I was going this way, I'd be going right. So left, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, you got to know your the attitude of the object when you do it. So once you get it on there, you figure out what your angle is, then you can tighten it down, right? And then you could go ahead and take the adhesive off and then put it on wherever you're gonna, wherever you wanna put it. So let's take a look and see how it would work. We could just like adhese it right there. You can see the angle's wrong too. So I gotta change it. If we put it here, it'd go like this. You see? And I'm not sure if you'd want that angle. So I'm thinking you'd probably want to be right here. This would probably be a little bit more secure because gravity would kind of keep it there. This one here, it's going to work on it a little bit lower. So you have to decide where you want to put it. So you can use the adhesive. I found this works pretty good because I use it on my GoPros on my surfboard when I surf, and they seem to stay on the board. So I'm sure this would hold fairly well because it's, basically 3M makes this, and every single one you buy has 3M. So I'm going to think it's about the same. So we can change this too. We just loosen the collar. Oh God, when you get it on there, it's hard to undo it. You need to use both hands to do this. So I turn it like this to get it to loosen. And then you can get it, the way you want to have it. You got to figure out your angle. Once you get your angle, then you can tighten it down. If you notice, this has got a little curve in it. So if you do it there, it's going to give you the most angle. You see? That's going to give you the most angle on it because it does have a little bit of a curve in it. So be aware of that, right? This side doesn't give you the angle. You don't get it on this side. Not as much. But over on this side, you get much more because it turns a little bit. And then you can figure out where you're going to put it. So if you're doing it this way, you set it like this, and you can see it pretty good. But you may have to get it so it's like that. I don't know, each car is different. One thing's for sure, this is how it goes in. The phone drops in like that, and then you have to squeeze these little ears on the side, and that's how it holds. That's basically it right there. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos on how to do stuff with stuff like this. Peace out.